Beletahunter Productions Publishing. Book Club Recommendations and Excerpt Reading. Today's agenda will include a brief welcome, an agenda description of the platform, a presentation of the book title, a brief description of the book's genre, the book description, an excerpt reading from the author, a summary, Q&A wrap-up. Welcome to Beletahunter Productions Publishing. My name is Tanya Hunter. I'm the one facilitating this learning today, as well as the one reading the excerpts. I hope that you enjoy this presentation. Thank you. I routinely make book recommendations for reading. I always like to recommend the books that I've written for you to read. However, I often do other books as well. But for this platform today, it will be a book that I have written. I will do an excerpt reading from the book. I will give you the title and description for that book, as well as your options for purchasing the book if you care to do so. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Today's book title, Christmas Just Ain't, an Arcane Melody. This book is a work of fiction, suspense, thriller. Aaron is a private investigator hired to watch this house, especially the moves of the wife for a few weeks. He was never told why he was to follow her. He was just told to follow her and to report any information that he discovered or uncovered. He was given $250,000 to do it, and he was told that he would be contacted with more instructions. Hello, my name is Aaron, and I've been a private investigator hired to watch this house, especially the moves of the wife, for a few weeks. I was never told why I was following her. I was just told to follow her and to report any information I discovered or uncovered. I was given $250,000 to do it, and I was told that I would be contacted with more instructions. Well, that has been more than 10 years ago. Not only have I not heard anything back from the person who hired me, but I have not uncovered anything nefarious about this house or the people who live here. This was going to be my final week. It was going to be my final week with this house because my wife promised to divorce me if I did not stop my obsession with this family. So I was planning to wrap things up. I was planning to wrap up my investigation so I can enjoy Christmas with my family and start the new year off with the family that I'm supposed to, and these family secrets will be behind me. Here is an account of my last days and the events that occurred and changed my attitude about Christmas forever. The house sits just below the rocks down a small hill. Usually you can hear the waves crashing against the rocks, but not this day. It was still around here. The driveway to the house isn't visible from the main road. Once again, there I sat, just beyond the bushes with my camera, taking pictures, hoping that this was the day I would have that smoking gun. I needed to prove that there was something weird about this house and that something was going on here. It was cold that day because it was Christmas time and 3 feet of snow fell the night before. I should have been home with my family, but I really needed to crack this case. I had a good feeling that this was the day. This was the day that it was going to all come together. And then the next day, the day that was supposed to be tomorrow, I would relax because the next day would be Christmas and I could be with my family. I was much far from my warm cousin and was just 50 miles away, right off the coast where the weather is much nicer. Yet I sit here shivering and all. I could see the family moving about the kitchen. The father was in what seemed like a bathrobe, and the mother was already dressed for the office. The children were scrounging around confused as they always are every day. This family seemed to always be in a hurry. I can see Christmas tree, as it is so large that it overpowered the home's decor. The father looked like he was making pancakes again. Q&A section. Why did you write this book? Who's the intended reader? And where can the book be located and purchased? The book is a work of fiction. It is about Christmas and holiday, but it also contains some mysteries. It contains some thrillers. Thank you for listening to this book reading excerpt by the author. I appreciate your attention. This book and other books can be found wherever you purchase your books. This book is available in paperback as well as Kindle form. It can be found at Amazon.com under the author's name, Tanya Hunter. Thank you.